Alright, well, is Destiny the Witch Queen the best Destiny DLC we have ever seen? Find out here.
It seems they have another target. What are they aiming at? Savathun.
Well, Destiny 2, what a hot topic. This came out not too long ago, right around the time Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West came out and blew the world by surprise. And, well, a lot of the hardcore Destiny fans seem to have been very interested to hop in this one. And this is proven by over 1 million people pre-ordering this game. So for myself, I'm an experienced Destiny player. I might have missed Beyond Light, but before that I played almost every season of Destiny 2 and all of Destiny 1. So I've been around for thousands of hours of Destiny. So, having missed Beyond Light and all the DLC after that, hopping into the Witch Queen, I was pleasantly surprised to find out that not much has changed. Outside of a strange issue where I just couldn't load into the game, I couldn't load into the mission, it just kept bringing me back to orbit after the cutscene. Outside of that small issue, I was able to get into the campaign right away. And honestly, I'm quite impressed in some ways with the campaign. We have roughly 8 missions that are anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour long, each backed and filled with cutscenes, giving this campaign more of a story than we've had in all of Destiny's history. And of course, it looks beautiful. Bungie has mastered the art of their universe, making every single DLC and planet that you explore unique in its own way. And in this case, this remains true. But the first mission, I'm playing co-op, and my first objective is go to the first area, kill some hive, and repeat. My following objective, kill a hive, collect its dropped item, and repeat 5 times. This is the same thing I've seen for almost 8 years at this point. And by the end of the hour-long mission, I had one mechanic introduced, which, yes, was kind of cool. I killed this little mini-boss, and I had to seek out its ghost and destroy it with my fist. And I guess that's a huge part of this campaign, is that the Witch Queen has arrived and is somehow yielding the power from the Traveler, and has all these ghosts and guardians at her fingertips and using them against you. So that's again where this campaign kind of, in my opinion, does stand out from others. But from a returning player's standpoint, it's a lot of the same thing I've done already. And talking to players who are less familiar with the lore, that are hopping into this game, they have no idea what's gone on up until this point. And the new game plus, I mean, it's still very confusing and doesn't seem to bring a true beginner's experience that Destiny deserves. And here's the kicker. In 3 years from now, this fantastic campaign that we have access to is going to be vaulted, because that's their trend and has been for the last couple years or so. Every content that we get is vaulted over a 3-year period of time. And this is what's really drawn me away from Destiny. Yeah, I might not play all the campaign missions over and over again, but if I were to, bring a couple of my friends back or bring them into this game for the first time, it would be great to play through the Red War or the Forsaken campaign, but none of this is available. And this ultimately just turns my score down. The Crucible has not seen a new map for over 900 days. We're talking about somewhere between 2.5 to 3 years where we've had no content added to the Crucible. This is a feature that I and my brothers and my friends all used to play every now and then. We'd go through our strikes and then always kind of go back to Clash or Control. But with the absence of new maps and just the lack of care and balancing of PvP, with Stasis especially really ruining things back in the day, and now Void 4.0, I'm sure that's even destroyed PvP even more. Now, I of course did not grind my way through to the raid, but I did check it out and it looks like a fantastic time. And from sources that I trust, I know that this new raid does offer a great experience for people who are seeking that still, maybe somehow, after all these years. And Gambit, it's in an awful place as well. You can tell that it's been neglected over the last year and a half, 2 years. They've done minor updates, but truthfully, it's very imbalanced. And this just drives me to believe that in the next huge update, we might not even have Gambit anymore. It will be vaulted as well. So, what does Bungie do right? Well, their shooting mechanics are next to none. Their weapons are next to none. The exotics this time maybe aren't as exciting as prior seasons, but still, Bungie offers something that not a lot of other shooters do. So how do I score this then? The game that is very heavily monetized still asks for $100 with this season and for you to buy future season passes. This game where instead of you having a level, you have just a level over your head that's your season pass level, that kind of grosses me out. A campaign that really doesn't offer anything new for returning players like myself. I don't know, guys. This game, Bungie, Destiny, you gotta do something different. I think Destiny 3 needs to happen, and with that, some huge changes, because I cannot go back to Destiny and sit in a circle while a counter goes up and kill waves of Hive or waves of Fallen, waves of the same thing that I've killed for the last 8 years. Because that's another thing too, the last DLC that I played, I was very excited to find out what these black pyramids that were floating in the sky that finally came to our solar system. Well, just to find out that it wasn't a new species, but it was something to do with the Hive or something strange. As soon as I found out it wasn't a new species, I was out. And hopping into this, well, again, nothing's changed, guys. So my score for Destiny 2, The Witch Queen, it's got to get a 6. While Bungie offers fantastic shooting mechanics in a Mastercraft lore-filled universe, it all comes with a bit of a bitter, all too familiar taste. The lack of new mechanics and care in PvP is all weighted down by the heavy vaulting system that hurts this game. The Witch Queen may offer something cool to explore, but trying to convince a new or returning player to the world of Destiny is like getting blood from a stone.
You're strong. That was too easy.
It did seem too easy, didn't